Kate Millipalcha, everyone. Good morning. It is just gone 6 in the morning and would you look at that sunrise. What a beautiful sunrise. It doesn't look as good on the front camera like I just showed you as it does now on the back camera. For some reason, I'm not sure why, but however, looks beautiful nonetheless. And honestly, I would get up early every single morning just to see this. And now it's time to go feed the ducks their breakfast. Actually, on second thoughts, I'll just show you between the sheds as well. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Oh, I love nature. Oh my gosh, change of plan. I'm coming back. The sunrise just lit up. Wow, I wish that came up on camera like it does in reality. Oh, Australia, when it comes to its sunrises and sunsets, are just unmatched. It's not like I've seen many elsewhere. I have traveled, but not enough to say for sure. But I have a strong feeling that these are spectacularly top-notch. Oh my gosh, look at that. I don't know if you can hear in the background, that is the garbage truck coming around to collect our rubbish. And to be honest, if my granddad realizes that at 6 o'clock this morning, I have gone to collect the rubbish bin because we have this little competition amongst ourselves to see who can get to the rubbish bin first. Sorry, I had to be quiet. I was walking past a bedroom. He is going to have a conniption when he realizes I beat him to the rubbish bin. Good morning, duckies. Good morning. Good morning. Can you see their heads? Whoops. Good morning. Yeah, it's breakfast time, I mean. Very hungry duckies. Come on. Come on, Saoirse. Darwish is eating without you. There we go. Sahban, are you trying to fly? Oh, wiggle your little bottom mid. All you want, it's adorable. Is it time to go for a morning swim? And of course, we must feed the local birds as well. And now it's time to read and then pray. Irish breakfast. And mine is also Irish breakfast, but I'm a bit precious. I have mine as a loose leaf tea. Time for 10 o'clock. Come out for a quick evening walk, my loves. Yeah, come on. You cuties. I'm going to let them free range for a bit while I have my cup of tea. I've just spent all evening inside cleaning the house and now I've got to go and wash my hair when you guys are done. Would you look at the state of me? Please don't mind. I am about to go and have a shower. But before I do that, because by the time I finish everything, I'll probably clock off from vlogging for the day. I just had a phone call actually, well not just, maybe about 2 hours ago, where there was an impromptu invitation for me to go and recite some poetry at a charity event, which of course I absolutely would love to do. However, I do live quite far away from the city, which is where usually everything happens. And as you all know, my grandparents are so unwell at the moment that I am reluctant to leave their side. Should they... I love having ducks as pets. Should they need, God forbid, urgent assistance for anything, I want to be able to be here to help them. So, long story short, I had to turn it down. I couldn't accept the offer. And now, for some reason, I think in combination between the fact that I've just turned down a poetry event, plus last week I had to cancel an event at Luna Park, plus the week before that I had to cancel the wedding expo. I just feel like I'm failing at my, other job. I feel like I'm trying to, build a content creating career and I kind of just ban poetry in with that as one other career rather than saying I'm building 3 separate careers. Teacher, writer and content creator. I just put my writing in with content creation. At the end of the day, it is content that I am creating. But it's, it's difficult. I feel guilty now that I've cancelled so many things, and I feel like I'm not doing right by my jobs, and it's the school holidays, and I'm still feeling like I'm not giving it my best. But anyway, I just wanted to vent for a minute with you guys. But anyway, I hope you are all doing well. And oh, sorry, actually, that's what I really wanted to do. Don't mind me, sorry. I am in my house clothes. I was just cleaning. I mentioned that. But obviously I'm not going to be wearing anything fancy schmancy for cleaning. But hi duckies. But I also wanted to apologize because the last vlog I uploaded, I am very aware, was very flash in the pan. It was only like 19 minutes long, I think. And I obviously wasn't myself. So apologies. I know I don't have to apologize, but I'm choosing to vlog my life. And so there's a certain standard I'm hoping to provide. But look, wait, they're going to pop out. Oh no, they're not going to pop out because they just stopped there to forage. But look at them. But there is a certain standard that I am hoping to be able to provide and maintain with you guys when it comes to that. It's not like I have the best, quality vlogs. I mean, for goodness sake, I vlog on my phone and not on a professional camera, which eventually I will have to change. Because like, for example, right now, the camera quality isn't perfect. Mainly because of the lighting. But anyway, I don't even know if a camera would solve that issue. However, apologies. I'm sure you guys will understand, but apologies nonetheless. Anyway, I am going to finish having my tea with my ducks, and I'm going to try and wind down for the rest of the night and probably continue watching some Mrs. Brown with my grandparents after dinner. Because I think my mental health over the last week has taken a toll, and tomorrow is a public holiday here in Australia. It's Anzac Day, and I think tomorrow I just need to call it quits and just have a whole day where I do nothing and rest. So I shall see you guys later. I have never loved animals as much as I love you two. Never. I can't imagine if I had a pet dog again. I had dogs growing up, but as an adult, especially when it's a pet you choose yourself, it's quite different. Mrs. Brown.
Well, it's been some week.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Like I mentioned yesterday, I am staying home and doing nothing today. I will probably seldom vlog as well because it is a time to relax and recharge. But I wanted to show you my if you like, stay-at-home outfit. This is the softest thing ever. Some of you may remember from about, I don't know, 2 Mother's Days ago, and it's actually Mother's Day again soon, so it might be 3 Mother's Days ago almost. I bought this with my grandmother as a matching set. Maybe I'll insert a photo here and show you what it looked like. But this is so comfortable. It's a singlet top with a long pair of pants and a matching little cape or robe, if you like. And I'm wearing it with some slippers, and I'm about to go outside and spend some time with the ducks reading my book, hence the sunglasses. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I washed my hair yesterday, nothing else to update. My grandparents are still chugging along, thank goodness. And now it is time to enjoy my self-appointed day off. Tea. My wonderful book. This is such, oh, and a fly. And he's coming for a walk with me, courtesy of a great author and my ducks. Look at this lizard on Moose's back. Hey, little guy, you're so tiny. Hi. Decided to start rewatching Downton Abbey from scratch. I watched it years ago, but you know, day off calls for a nice bit of indulgence.
Come on in, you must be worn out.
Just made some mashed potato for Granny and Granddad's dinner. And now it is time for dinner. I made some mash with a side of chicken and veggies, and Musa is having steak. Time to end the night with, of course, the best show on the planet Earth.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mrs. Brown's Boys.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. As you can see, I am doing some much needed gardening. This is just some citrus spray to keep the incessant bugs off of my citrus plants. They do get quite a thrashing from insects, to be honest. They're one of the hardest trees to keep the leaves looking healthy on. As you can see, I've just been dressed for my morning walk. The ducks are fed. The garden is pretty much cleaned. I just need to do some spraying because there is, I'm not sure what it is. There's a lot of powdery mildew going around my garden at the moment. And I feel like the cold might have something to do with it. Although that may be an assumption because I think even in the heat it happens. Anyway, time to try and rescue my garden's health. So as you can see here, don't mind the tomato plant that has fallen over the top of it. That's going to go soon. But as you can see on my hydrangea here, all that white stuff on the leaves, that's a lot of powdery mildew. So I'm going to spray some sulfur on my plants that seem to be suffering with this at the moment because according to Google, it should help. The only problem is this stuff stinks. How curious that just 2 pots over another hydrangea is, and it is perfectly fine. No need for any sulfur to be sprayed. And over here we have my other hydrangea. This is the oldest one I've had, and it's starting to go as well. So, sulfuring away, because this powdery mildew business is not a good look. Wow. 222 book sales. That's amazing. You know what time it is. They heard me come out and they know that means it's lunchtime. They immediately then got out of the ponds. Look at them. I'm coming to feed you, my loves. Would you like some food? Would you like some food? Would you like some food, my loves? I have 2 hands. Relax, relax. You're hungry little duckies. Hungry little duckies. Okay. Come back here. صحتين. You can go back in your pond and have a little swim now. Yeah, all done. It's time for me to go get ready for the day. Yeah. In the pond you go. And then they're all done, and now they go back in for their swim. They love their pond so much. I don't know what it is with them, but they go mad for grass in the pond. Look at them. All right, consider that dessert, guys. Well, I have never had them overflow like that. It's all good. I think I altered the recipe a little bit this time and it probably didn't work out for the best. Well, it's not too bad, but I won't be altering the recipe again. And it is the last day of the school holidays. Trust me, I look happy, but I'm not. I wish we could restart. Anyway, this is my outfit of the day. It is a substantially warm day considering that it is autumn. It is a top of 22 degrees, but there is not a cloud in the sky. I know you really can't see through the window, but it is a very sunny and warm day. I am wearing a navy tank top with a skirt that, honest to God, no word of a lie, I have owned for all of about 8 or 9 years. I think I have worn it once because I've never owned a top that I thought went with it. I had an orange top that I wore it with that one time that I wore it and I hated it. Anyway, I thought I'd try this tank top with it and lo and behold, I really like it. So I'm finally getting some wear out of this skirt. I really like it. I've got some bike shorts on underneath because I'm worried it's a little bit see-through. So we've got some protection, and I'm wearing it with my if you like makeshift Birkenstocks. These are Skechers that look like Birkenstocks and they're so comfortable. Sorry, and they're so comfortable. I really like these shoes. Yesterday, the only, if you like, chore that I did was because remember I said I was having a complete relaxing day, and I did. I just cooked for my family. I watched some Downton Abbey. Musa and I watched a documentary. I believe his name was on a conqueror called Timo. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. Timur, I think is how they were pronouncing it, but I think even they weren't pronouncing it right because he was Mongolian and I'm pretty sure it would be Timur. Anyway, moving on, it was a nice day yesterday and the only thing that I did do was remove my nail polish. So both on my toes and on my fingers, we are now all natural, and I've decided to give myself a little bit of a break from gel polish because it's obviously using a UV light every time I do it. Just giving it a break for the week and then I'll be back doing something next week. But I actually kind of like this no color look for the moment. I'm really getting back into an all natural vibe that I'm enjoying, which is amazing because I know that's something us women tend to struggle with, and perhaps even men, I'm not sure. But if I could just get my skin to clear up a bit more, I would be a lot happier all natural. Anyway, I'm trying to tell myself not to put concealer on today because it is still school holidays and I'm just at home. However, I will try, if I can, to show you what my grandmother is wearing today, but unfortunately she's still not feeling 100%. She's actually gotten nicely dressed up today, considering the last 2 days she just stayed in her comfies, but she is dressed. However, I don't think I should ask her to get up and put on a show for us. But this, moving on, I know that sounds like an awful segue, but I'll see what I can do when I go upstairs. I will try and show you this front on because this is something I'm so excited about. I don't care about my acne. 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 I can film without concealer. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, we just like, I don't understand why I let it bug me so much, but like, I'm 32. At what age do I stop looking like I'm going through teenage problems? Anyway, I have this picture here of this necklace. So I've had these 3 charms for years and they've been sitting on my Pandora bracelet, which regrettably I filled up, and that's not the regret. Regrettably, I don't wear it enough. It's a full bracelet of all these charms I collected while I was traveling with my grandparents. I did 2 Europe trips, which I'm really grateful I had the blessing to do. And I collected all these charms from around the world and filled it up, and now I seldom wear it. Being a teacher, especially a piano tutor and a writer, makes it really difficult to do anything when you've got stuff on your wrists. So whilst I love jewelry and I wear it every single day, changing it all the time to match my outfits, I just not the bracelet. So what I did was, I've had this little charm pendant holder from Pandora for a long time as well now, and I used to hang a couple of other charms on it, and I decided, why don't I just take my Harry Potter charms, which is the train to Hogwarts, the Hogwarts Express, on the right, and then in the middle rather is Hedwig with in his claws is a letter, and then on the left is Ron, who is my favorite character from the entire series. So I thought, they were all gifts, by the way. They were all birthday presents. I didn't buy these, so that makes it even more special. But I decided to just put them all on a necklace. That way I can actually start wearing them more. And I think I might have to do the same for the rest of my Pandora charms. Anyway, first world problems. I need to go now do some prep work to get ready for term 2, which begins on Monday. School goes back on Monday, and yeah. Hopefully I can now it is almost 3 o'clock. I've spent the entire day cooking and cleaning, gardening, exercising and all this stuff. And I've only just gotten myself ready, if you like, to do some proper work. So, and when I say proper work, I don't mean that housework and things like that are not proper work, but I mean like work for my job. Anyway, I yapped too much. I'm going to have 3 o'clocks with my grandparents and then I will get to work. Look who's feeling a little bit better to show us her outfit of the day. We've seen this before, but we haven't seen her pair it with a red turtleneck underneath, which is nice because it brings out the red stripes in the shirt, which is lovely. Yeah. And the red buttons, actually. I just noticed it's red buttons. Very nice, with a bit of denim, some nice Skechers as well. We all hope you're feeling better, Granny. Everybody's thinking of you and Grandad.
Thank Thank you.
Some banana bread with my berry tea. I actually love this tea. It's so nice. It's raspberry, strawberry, raspberry, and loganberry tea. Let's go for a walk, little stretch. Little stretch. Come on. Come on, my loves. Yeah. Let's go for a forage. It's a little bit cooler than I had anticipated. So as you can see, I got a big cardigan out, which is lovely. I love knitwear. And I'm going to now sit here with my ducks and get some work done. I have spent the afternoon/evening chasing up a whole bunch of emails that I neglected whilst I was panicking over my grandparents. So I've just got up to speed with all of that. And now, remember that special collaboration I've told you guys about? I have to submit my draft for that today and hopefully they approve it. And if they do, I will then be able to tell you what that's all about. Other than that, when Musa finishes work, he will be over and maybe I'll show you what we're going to have for dinner. And then it's Friday, which means at the ripe old age of 32, I will probably be spending the night in with a hot cup of tea and another documentary. I am so grateful to be with a partner who, when we spend time together, enjoys doing similar things to me, be it reading or be it watching documentaries. I am such a bore for someone of my age, I'm sure. Hey, that rhymes. But I'm sure there are also many of you that would disagree and say that, no, that's great. I love documentaries. So anyway, I'll keep you up to date with all of that. Hello, beautiful. Hello. My vlogs have turned into a duck life vlog, to be honest. Not Berna's life, the duck life. Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. Good morning. You're giving everyone a show of your stretching. Ready? As you can see from what I'm wearing, it is very cold.
And how are your children this morning?
My ducks are very well, Grandad. Well, yesterday was quite possibly the last day you will have seen me wearing a skirt for probably the next several months. Although it looks very sunny outside, it is quite cold at the moment. It's still the morning, so the sun is yet to completely warm us up, but it will be a top of 22 today, which for anyone watching in the UK or Ireland or even parts of America, I'm sure you will be like, oh my gosh, that's so warm. But for us, for what we are climatized to in Australia, that is my favorite temperature, I might add, but it is still quite cool-ish. So although I do have a tank top on, I am also wearing a cardigan because it is a little bit brisk. So this is my outfit for the day. I am planning on spending the day at home, so I've got my comfies on. These are a pair of navy trackies. I know it probably doesn't show up as navy on the camera, but it is. With my navy tank top from yesterday, this white cardigan that I love. You guys saw me pull it out to go take the ducks out for their evening walk last night. If I do end up leaving the house, I'll just put a pair of white sneakers on. I am going to stay in my slippers otherwise. And I've got this really nice new hair scarf. So this is one of those ones, if I didn't show it properly, I'll try and put a photo there. This is one of those hair scarves that is actually just tied into a scrunchie, so it's not separate. Most of my hair scarves you will have seen that I put on, I'm putting over the top of a scrunchie. But This one, which I adore, it's just that perfect sheer quality. It sits really nicely, and because it's already in the scrunchie, it does all the work for me, so that's really handy. I'm wearing silver accessories today with my navy sapphire ring. This is from my Uncle Mark, who I might add is not doing well at the moment, so prayers for him. And my earrings are pearls from my grandparents for my birthday present, mi Jesus. And I've also got, which I bought myself this about 4 years ago, a pearl ring, which I love. My promise ring with Musa. And that is it. I am going to go prepare some brunch. He will be here in about half an hour. So I've had my yogurt for breakfast this morning, and now I'm going to prepare a nice, somewhat of a traditional breakfast, or brunch I should say. I usually at the weekend do a traditional Irish breakfast for brunch, but I think I might add a little bit of a Middle Eastern touch today. See what I mean by a bit of a Middle Eastern breakfast? I've done the potato bed, which is very traditional for Middle Eastern families. It's literally just potato and egg with a side of rashers, so bacon, and some sauteed mushrooms and spinach with some Middle Eastern rice. Yum! Hello, duckies. We're going for a quad bike ride around the phone, and I have my slippers Okay.
Hooray!
What?
Hey!
That's Granddad's excitement because he just realized we're going out for dinner. I know that. All right, before we lose the lighting, the sun is going down. This is Granny's outfit of the day. I think Granny loves her denim and blue vibes. I really like this shirt.
First time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, is it a new shirt?
Yeah, well, I got it a good bit ago, like a few months ago. I
Oh.
got 2 shirts.
Oh, nice. For your birthday?
Maybe.
Oh, maybe. Well, I like the way that it looks with the turtleneck underneath. I'm going to have to start putting turtleneck underneath my shirts. It's a good
this
idea.
one, you see, because it's almost a see-through.
Oh, yeah,
There was
yeah.
An undervest came with that, but it's strap.
A singlet.
A singlet? No, not even a singlet. It's just a.
The spaghetti straps.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't.
No, I must start wearing turtlenecks under my shirts.
I'm going to wear just little turtlenecks.
Oh, I like it. And what jewellery do we have on today? We've got nice blue studs matching your shirt. They're both blue with some silver hoops. Oh, those are the hoops you got.
But there are 3 hoops.
Yeah, I saw them, yeah.
But they're very awkward, very hard to put in.
Oh, yeah. Well, nice outfit, Granny.
Thank you.
That's spicy with the wall. And I wanted to... I wanted to say that's a pretty sun, and of course the camera isn't doing it justice. But look, wow, look how red hot that looks. I think it's because Musa was saying there's fires around. And before we head out for dinner, it is time to watch some Downton Abbey. It is way too dark to film. I know I said we were going out for dinner, but change of plans because I kind of forgot to make a booking, which means that everywhere is packed and cannot cater for the 4 of us for dinner. So Musa and I are now heading off to grab some takeaway pizzas, gourmet pizzas, might I add. But I mentioned that because they're actually really, really nice. And we'll go back home and just have dinner with my grandparents, which will still be super nice. I am so excited because these are the first pizzas that I have heard tell of that use olive oil instead of instead of what am I saying? I can't think, I'm just hungry. Instead of like vegetable oils. Would you look at that? First time in a year and a half that I can eat pepperoni pizza. As you can see, I put a scarf on before I went out because it was cold before we left to go and get the dinner. It is a nice navy and blue striped scarf which matches nicely with my navy outfit, and it's reversible, which is super nice. Anyway, I am going to leave this vlog here. I'm going to have my cup of tea, continue reading my book, which is getting amazingly interesting. I love it. I think I told you guys what I'm reading, but if I didn't, maybe I did and just didn't do it in this vlog. It's called The Amber Spyglass, which is part 3 in the Dark Materials series by Philip Pullman. It is amazing. If you love fantasy, I think it is hugely underrated. I'll put a photo here so you guys can see. Anyway, unusual for me to end a vlog here, especially at this hour, but I'm going to wrap up Saturday and I will see you all tomorrow in my next vlog. I hope you've all had a wonderful time. I am so happy that this vlog has been so much more normal than the last couple of vlogs. And until next time, everyone, much love and God bless.